Hey, hey, how are you? Tell me when you're on. I'm a little bit early, so no worries. I just like to get on first. I usually am late getting on, so I'm excited to be on first. Maybe it's an opportunity to get my hair out of my face. Okay. Hello, ladies. Hello. Okay. All right, so tell me when you're on, and we'll go ahead and get this party started. I am early, so it's exciting to have you on tonight. Thanks for getting on. Did you guys survive the rain? Of course, there's rain here. There's not rain everywhere, and I know not all of us are here. We have a couple people in Ohio. We actually have somebody getting on tonight from Florida. So, it never rains in Florida, right? Okay, just waiting for you to get on. And as soon as you get on, then we're going to go ahead and get started. Just now 8 o'clock, so we've got some time. Just waiting. I'm excited to wash my face off in front of you all. Crazy. I think some of you might be watching the replay and some of you might be watching live. Either one, all is well, all is good. Uh-oh. I'm not seeing some people getting on. So I'm going to check and make sure that everybody has all the information they need. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. How are we doing? Good, 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 good. Okay. Okay. All ready to go. How are we doing? I'm going to wait just a couple. Well, I keep thinking that it's later than it is. It's just now 8:01 and I get on a couple minutes early. It's funny. I can't even imagine being a DJ, like getting on and like hearing people talk, and that would be weird, or not hearing people talk and then you're wondering if people are there. That would be so hard. So I'm looking forward to you guys getting on and telling me that you're on. I'm checking my thing again. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Everything looks like it's good. I'm just doing a couple little reminder texts here. Just checking. Just checking. Okay. And one more. Let's see. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, good. Thanks. I couldn't tell that you were on. Did you comment in the there we go. 2 people are on. Okay. Comment so that I know that you're on. So Vicky is on. Who else is on? Who else is on? Let's see. I'm checking my text messages. Okay. All right. Oh, hey, Kelly. Good. Thanks for commenting. And Vicky is on. And then we're just waiting for Michelle. So she'll probably get on here pretty quick. All right. Great. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And then for other people that are going to get on later or possibly watch the replay, they can watch that later. So just so you know, you're going to want to go ahead and get out your little trifold that I popped in the mail for you. I'm just going to go over a couple quick things before I wash my face. And so you're going to want a bowl of water unless you are in front of your sink in your bathroom. And then you're going to want a washcloth. And I actually have an extra washcloth just to dry my hands because you're basically just going to wash your face and get your face ready for bed. Okay. So you can go ahead and get those out. I probably should have got two. You might even want to get 2 bowls of water because I have one to wash off the cleanser and one to wash off the scrub. So you might want to have that too. Now, just so you know, as we go through this, if you look at the back of your trifold, you're going to see Hostess Rewards. So you can have your own test panel because, again, my goal is to have 100 opinions. Okay. So at the end, there's a form in here that you can fill out, or you can answer my 5 questions, and then you count as one of my 100. So thank you for helping me. I so appreciate you. But if you want to help me get to 100, when you have 5 people do exactly what you're doing, they can either watch the replay or they can get into one of my test panels next week. When you have 5 people do it, you can get 50% off your order because you're helping me. And I just need 5 people to watch, try it, and give me their opinion. You can get 50% off. And if you want to invite a bunch of people, then when you get 10 orders, you get $100 free. $100 free, and anything above the $100, you can get 50% off. That's a good deal. It's a really good deal. So, and then if you have bookings from yours, then you can get even more off. You get $50 for having 2 people book. Or if you're really totally jazzed and you want to get 50% off all the time, you can sign up to be a personal use consultant. You get it for 50% off all the time. And it's just $35 to sign up. I can explain all that to you. Now, I'm not going to get into all that right now because that's more of a private conversation, but I just wanted to make you aware of that. Okay, and so then this is just going to give you some basic knowledge of skincare and the different options that you have. And I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about that too. And I'm going to use my little, I have little slides that are going to help me to stay on track. And we should be on for about 20 minutes. Okay, so a couple of quick things. In case you didn't know, Mary Kay is the #1 direct sales of skincare and color cosmetics in the world, because we're actually in addition to the United States, we're in, I think, 38 other countries, which is pretty impressive, actually, when you think that we're 60 years old and we were started in Dallas, Texas by one woman. And if you want to read a great, inspiring story, you can borrow her book because it's awesome. So, so now we're in all these other countries. We have to abide by the European Union standards, which sadly is way higher than the American standards. There's like 1,500 ingredients that are allowed in the United States, but are not allowed in the European Union. So our quality of our product and our ingredients is a lot higher because of that. But, you know, we like a challenge, and so it's always good to have that. The other thing that you might want to know is that we are very committed to the environment. This is our manufacturing facility, and it's in Dallas, Texas. It also got an award, as you can see from reading on the screen, for its innovation in green energy and all of those things. There's no carbon footprint coming out of our manufacturing facility, nor is there a carbon footprint coming out of any of our distribution centers around the United States. Also, too, these are all of the product awards that we have gotten. You see the Good Housekeeping seal is there on a lot of our products, and that is really impressive. That means it's a very rigorous process to get that approval, and that basically means that if we didn't guarantee it, which of course we do, they would. So Good Housekeeping seal is a big, big, big award to have, and we have a lot of our products that have qualified for that. Another thing that you might want to know is only 2% of cosmetic and skincare companies do their own research and development, and we are part of that 2%. So we do all of our own research and development, and we do it all in Dallas, Texas. Also, too, we do not test on animals, and we haven't tested on animals for, I think it's been like, how long? I've been with the company for 39 years. So I think it was like 20 years ago that we stopped testing on animals, and we're teaching other countries to do the same, that they don't have to. There's more advanced ways of testing. Also, too, the reason why I bring all these things up is because you have a lot of options for skincare and color cosmetics. And you can buy them from a lot of different places. And one of the reasons why I think Mary Kay is the best, well, we have a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons why is our Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation. The Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation, just since 1996, has raised more than $96 million. And what we do with with that money is we donate to battered women's shelters across the United States. Every year, there are 100 battered women's shelters that get $20,000 grants to continue their services to victims and their families. And then every year we choose 13 doctors, and each one of those doctors get $100,000 grants to continue their research on cancers that affect women. We also have other things as far as teen violence and things like that we support, all things that affect women directly. And I'm really, really proud of that. So when you're supporting our company, when you choose Mary Kay as your brand of skincare and color cosmetics, you are supporting all of those things. The other thing that I think is super significant is that if you choose Mary Kay as your skincare and color cosmetics of choice, and if you choose me to be your Mary Kay lady to keep you cute, I track everything. I track all the products that you ever buy from me. I can offer that 100% satisfaction guarantee. And so if you call me and say, or text me and say, hey, I'm out of my foundation, or hey, I'm out of that eyeshadow, that lipstick, whatever, I have all of it down in my computer. I have all of it. I think I go back 10 years. And so the nice thing about that is you never have to remember what you use or what you like. I'll remember that for you. And we have the 100% satisfaction guarantee, which means if for any reason you are not 100% satisfied, you can give it back to me and I will, or even just give me the numbers off the bottle. And then I'm going to send that to the company and they're going to send me a brand new one in the box. So I'm not out the money, you're not out the money, and the company backs us, which I don't know about you, but I mean, I thought this is very indicative of most women. We all have a makeup graveyard. Do you guys have a makeup graveyard? Things that you thought were going to be just great, and then they were just awful. And then you're like out the money, and that's so frustrating. So you're not going to have that problem. All right. I think that is everything. So in addition to me being your consultant, and I really think that, and we're going to just touch on this a little bit tonight, there are so many options that it can be overwhelming as far as what to choose, what's right for you, all those kind of things. And so what I like to do is I like to educate you. I educate myself on what you're looking for as far as benefit and price. And then I educate you on the things that would give you that benefit and the best value for your, for your money. So, and I think that's really important. It's kind of like when you go to get your hair cut and she's like, okay, now you're going to flat iron it, and then you're going to blow it, and then you're going to use this conditioner, and then you're like, no. I'm not going to do all that. I'll just tell you right now, I'm not going to. So knowing where you are and what you're willing to do and what you want to spend and, all that stuff is so important. All right. So tonight we are going to be using this skincare line. Now, just so you know, this is our newest skincare line, and I'm really excited about it because I'm getting great reviews. It was actually designed for 12-year-olds because a lot of 12-year-olds are watching TikTok and they're getting into glycolic acid and all kinds of things that are not good for their skin. Their skin isn't fully developed and they're not ready, nor do they benefit. They actually are hurt by those types of products. So this is originally, it was marketed for that, and it's only been out for, I think about 6 weeks. But what I found is it really fits a great niche of women who don't want any scent at all. Now, none of our products have scent, but sometimes the ingredients themselves have a scent, which can really be off-putting for a lot of people. So it has no scent. It's great for sensitive skin, and it's budget friendly. Everything you're going to be using tonight sells for $20. Everything. Cleanser, scrub, toner, moisturizer, all of them sell for $20. So I think it's a great price point. They also are going to last you about 6 months, which I think is also very important because you don't need to use a lot. And so that is very, very important information. But we do have other skincare lines. So if you are interested in a little bit more anti-aging, we have other things that you can work with that would be helpful for that. But this skincare line is divided into two formulas. We have the Say Bye Bye to Dry, which would be our hydrating cleanser and our hydrating formulas. And then we also have Put an End to Shiny Skin, which would be our mattifying formulas. And so you have both. And you can even mix and match them too. Like sometimes you want the cleanser, the mattifying cleanser, and then sometimes you want the hydrating moisturizer. You can totally do that. And I love that because we can customize it for you. Because if it doesn't feel good on you, it's not going to feel good to you. You're not going to use it. Now, just a quick overview of the other skincare lines that we have, and that is this, which is our TimeWise. And our TimeWise is made to slow down the effects of aging and protect your skin from lots of things that age your skin, like sun, smoke, smog, pollution. I mean, think about just like car exhaust. Those things can really age your skin. And only 20% of what we consider to be natural aging is natural. A lot of them is from the environment, like sun, smoke, smog, pollution. So this is going to slow down the effects of aging. Obviously, you can see it's got the Good Housekeeping seal. Okay, so this is some quick before and afters of our TimeWise Miracle Set, which could be your skincare of choice, depending on the benefit that you're looking for. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. When that happens, I start to choke, which is exactly what I'm doing. Okay, now this is our TimeWise Voluform set. Now, our Voluform set is designed to reverse signs of aging. So in this set, you have a Voluform cleanser, you have a lifting serum, which is like a wonder bra for your face. You have the eye renewal cream. You also have the day cream with an SPF of 30. It also has other ingredients that protect your skin from the environments, kind of like the Daily Defender and the TimeWise Miracle Set. And then our night cream has a shot of retinol. And so that is a safe enough level of retinol for you to, because it's added to your night cream. Then we also have a Clinical Solutions retinol product, which I'll post some before and after pictures in this group, and you can look at those later. But let's just go with the simple before and afters of the TimeWise Repair. So you can kind of get an idea of that. Now, the TimeWise Repair line also has a glycolic peel, which is glycolic acid. But the glycolic acid is gentle enough because it has marine extract, so it's not going to be too harmful to your skin. So it's gentle enough for you to use twice a week. Okay, so those are all the different options you have. But again, I'm going to go into this group after we're done, which is thank you so much for joining the group, because I'm going to show you our Clinical Solutions line, which has our retinol, and it also has our boosters. Now, I realize all of that can just be like a maze. Like, where do I start? I will tell you, I'm a strong believer in cleanser and moisturizer. If you just use cleanser and moisturizer that's designed for your skin type, and it's something that is pleasing to you, like it feels good. If you just do cleanser and moisturizer every day, twice a day, morning and night, you are going to notice a huge difference in your skin. But if you want more, then we can talk about more. Some other things that you might like, like microdermabrasion, charcoal mask, serum plus C, vitamin C plus E serum. I could talk about the benefits of all of those individually, but I think that until you're using a good cleanser and a good moisturizer, those are kind of a moot point. I always think that those types of things are kind of like getting your teeth bleached or polished. They're going to give you instant results and more dramatic results, but it's kind of like if you use those things, but you didn't use, if you didn't brush your teeth. You know what I mean? So though brushing your teeth, cleanser and moisturizer can support on a daily basis the effects of those specialized products. Okay. Because you can kind of get into a maze of it all. You could just go crazy. And I know, Vicki, you said that you like the glycolic peel, and it is great. I love the peel. Definitely love it. But at the same time, if you're not going to use a good cleanser and moisturizer underneath it, you're not going to, okay, I already talked enough about that. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with our eye makeup remover. And if you've never used our eye makeup remover, it's the #1 selling eye makeup remover in the country. Have you guys used it before? If you have, just put yes in the chat or what you think of the eye makeup remover. The reason why I love it is because it doesn't really have oil. It's actually oil-free. But what it does do is when you shake it up just a little bit, you mix those two things together. And what it does is it just breaks down your eye makeup. That's why I like to let it sit on my eyes like this, because it breaks it down. And then, thank you, Vicki. Thank you, ladies. Thanks for commenting. So I like to put it on like this, because then what it does is it breaks down the product and it makes it easier to wipe off. So see how it comes right off? And you're not pulling and tugging on your skin, because this is the thinnest skin on your whole body. It's the first place you're going to show signs of age. So you want to make sure that you get all of it off. But you do not want to do that scrubbing thing. That is no good, because this thin skin right here is going to take a beating, and it already takes a beating sometimes through getting puffy, from allergies and that kind of thing, or where you can see through this skin because it's thin, so your eyes look dark. And so you want it really, really, really gentle. This eye makeup remover sells for $20, and it should last you 6 months. It lasts me, makeup girl. And this has taken off my waterproof eyeliner and my mascara too. So I just love how it does it. Man, I love taking makeup off. I love putting it on, and I love taking it off. Doesn't it just feel so good? All right, now I think you both are using the cleanser for, oh, and again, this is $20. I think I said that already. I think you're both using the hydrating formula. So the mattifying cleanser is more of a gel, and when you use it with a little bit of water, it's going to foam up. And that's indicative normally of any type of cleanser for more oily skin. But again, if you like the feel of the mattifying gel cleanser, you can do that, and then you can use the hydrating moisturizer. That's not a problem. All right, but if you're using the hydrating cleanser, the problem with the hydrating cleanser is it's really thin and creamy. It's not thick, but you got to be careful. Like if you decide that you want to buy it, it sells for $20, but don't leave it on your counter like this because the hole is a little bit big and you're going to have it run out. I don't want you to waste it. All right, and then you're just going to wet your fingers just a little bit, and you're going to take your fingers and you're going to massage this together, and you're just going to wash this off. And I love, don't you love it when you love your cleanser? I love how it washes it off gently and effectively, and it feels great. I honestly use the Repair, and I honestly love it. And when this came out, I was like, who would not want anti-aging? But what I found is a lot of people don't want anti-aging. I had a woman over here, 68 yesterday, and she bought this set like within 2 seconds. She tried the cleanser and she said, yes, that's it. Give me the whole thing. And I was like, well, you haven't tried the other things. And she goes, I don't care. I want all 4 pieces. I had another woman, that woman yesterday was 68. I had another woman that was in her 50s the day before that. She did this test last week and she right away said, I want everything. Yes, I'll be over to pick it up. So it's not just for younger people. And then I have a girl coming over tomorrow. I think she's like 43, and she's coming over to get a set tomorrow. So, I mean, I'm really surprised at how much people like it. All right. So are you guys doing this along with me? And how does your skin feel? Well, actually, Vicki, you're the only one that can. Kelly, I cannot believe your samples did not get there. I think I mailed them 10 days ago. And I was just like, sure, they would be gone. Sorry, I don't know which way to put I hate when you get that one little bang, right? It drives you nuts. Okay, good. Feel good? How's it feel? Clean, but not dry. Good. Nice. Okay. Now, I probably used a little bit too much. You really have to be careful with this because it's really easy to use too much. Now, the exfoliating scrub and the balancing toner are also $20 each, and they are not designated as mattifying or hydrating. Those are just either one can use them. So we're going to use the exfoliating scrub, which I'm so sorry I didn't refer to this. This obviously is your cleanser packet. I try to talk probably too fast because, oh, good. I feel like I'm talking too fast because I don't want to take up too much of your time. But it is a rainy night, so it's not as exciting to be outside, right? So this is enough for you to use it a minimum of 2 times, maybe 3. Okay. Isn't it just like nice and simple, Vicki? It's just simple, but feels great. Very effective though. Your skin doesn't feel dry. Good. Okay, now this is the exfoliating scrub. And so you're just going to want to use just a little bit of this. There should be enough for you to use it probably 2 times. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of this. And this is for either normal or dry. Now, I like to just like dampen my face just a little bit with this because I think it moves better. Now, if you would like to try something like, a little bit more exfoliating than this, you could use microdermabrasion. You could use our glycolic peel, which has glycolic acid in it. So you could definitely use that. Or you can also, even our charcoal mask is going to have some exfoliation to it. But this one is the most gentle one. And as you can see, Vicki, it has no scent at all. And I think that's really pleasing for a lot of people. And see how gentle it is? Okay, so I'm excited to hear how you like it. And then we're just going to wipe this off. I did notice it's a little tricky to get this off. I did notice that. So when you're washing this off, you're going to want to use, you're going to want to wipe it off, and then you're going to want to fold your washcloth over. I'll show you what I mean by that. So what I like to do is this. I take it like this. And then I'm just going to flip it over and wipe it off again. That way you're taking the beads off and you're putting them in the washcloth, which is something you have to remember, that you're putting in the washcloth, because you don't want to just spread them all around. We got to get them off. Also, our beads are also safe for the environment. There were some beads that were that are against the law now, but for years there were beads that the fish would eat them. They get into the water table and the fish would eat them, and that was no good. So we don't have that, just so you know. Good? Okay. Now, so that's the scrub. Again, $10 or $20 for the scrub. Then we're going to use the toner. Now, the toner I wasn't able to give you because it's not in the sample, and I couldn't really think of a cool way to do it. So I didn't send you a sample of that. But this is a balancing toner. So what this is going to do is balance your skin so that when you apply the moisturizer, it's going to be more effective. Okay. And this is really gentle. It has no alcohol. I had my client yesterday said she likes to read up on ingredients, and then she educates me. And then she's just really into it. Matter of fact, she really talked about how our new mineral sunscreen, how effective it is. She actually just bought a second tube, and how significant it is that our company is using the mineral sunscreen because it's safe for your skin, and how the European Union doesn't allow a lot of products that are in sunscreen because they are carcinogens. She's a former nurse and her husband is a physician. Okay, so that's the balancing toner, also $20. Okay, and now last but of course not least, we have a mattifying moisturizer, and then we have the hydrating moisturizer. Now you both have the hydrating moisturizer, and you can tell because it's got the pink stripe on the back. It also says it, hydrating, but also that's kind of like our little code is the stripe. Okay, so purple is for mattifying, pink is for moisturizing or hydrating. Okay, so we're just going to take a little bit of this, and I don't know, are you noticing, Vicki, what a small amount you're needing? You really don't need much at all. Okay, just a little bit, and then you're just going to take this and apply it to your whole face, and also apply it to your neck. Anything that you do to your face, you want to do to your neck, because the skin on your neck and the skin on your eyes is the first place you're going to show signs of age. So you want to make sure that you do both of those. And that's it. So simple. So simple. All right. So Vicki, tell us a little bit about how your skin feels. If you have any observations that you want to share, we would love it, because we do have somebody else watching on YouTube. Oh, good. Good. Very small amount. Is that what you mean? Mm-hmm. And we do have another guest watching on YouTube, and we have another guest that's going to be watching later. And so I've been doing these test panels just recently because I just feel like I really want to be able to get 100, because thank you. Yeah, a really small amount. I think that's really important because you saw how little I used and how it did my whole face and my neck. And that was a big thing for me when I started using Mary Kay, was just what a small amount you need. Okay, so again, $20. So and so I've been doing these test panels on Tuesdays and Wednesday nights, and in an effort to meet my goal of 100. And so if you want to share me with your friends, I would be so grateful. And even if they don't like it, even if they don't buy it, even if you don't like it, even if you don't buy it, I just really, really appreciate your time, because there's no substitute for real women's feedback. So I have a couple of little questions for you, or you can use the ones in the back of the flyer. And when you take a picture of this, then you can get and send it to me. You can get one item at half price. Okay. So just take a picture and then send it to me. I'm going to follow up with you individually. But do you have any questions before we sign off? Thank you so much for your time. I don't want to keep you, but I don't want to rush you. So if you have any questions before we close out, I'm happy to answer them. And then I'll also be reaching out to you in private messages to see if you have any other questions. But I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. I know you both have been customers of mine for a long time. And I just want you to know I appreciate your business. You really, thank you, Vicki. Thank you. So I couldn't have what I have or do what I do without customers like you. And I just want to tell you thank you. So there you have it. Thank you so much. I have these in stock. I actually sold out, but I have more that just came in today. And I have some more that's coming in tomorrow because it's really been going well. So thank you so much again, ladies. Good night. And I will be following up. And then, of course, make sure that you get your free item. And it can be anything from the line. It doesn't have to be necessarily one of these. All right. Thanks. Bye, ladies.